Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog Nights coming at you from San Diego Comic-Con 2025. I'm here with Dwight Stoll, Dan Yoon.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on, fellas?
Doing great. How
Good
about
to
you?
see y'all.
How about you, big guy?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
I'm doing very good.
Family good?
Yes.
Excellent.
All right.
The panel.
Huh?
What you think about the panel?
I thought the panel was great. I thought it was very good. It was measured. I see you guys are holding back some things, it seems.
Oh, we don't know. We'll see.
All right, let's talk about it. So, obviously, the big three is down to 2. You guys gave a nice send-off and farewell to Ryan. I thought that was wonderful. Shout out to Ryan Ting. But yeah, let's see where we are here.
Yeah, and for Ryan, we're wishing him the best.
Absolutely.
The greatest success. He was like a brother in arms to us. Yeah, we're just excited for his new chapter too, wherever it is. But yeah, it was a big moment for us in the panel. Yeah.
Definitely. Couple tears dropped in there.
This guy started it, and I saw it, and I was like, man, what is going on?
Since I've had children, man, I'm just a giant baby man.
I got a little choked up. I held it back though.
You can't have a partnership with someone for that long and not, it just hits you.
Yeah.
It's like it's part of life. It's part of your personal journey, and I can't wait to see where he lands and what he does next. And
Same.
I look forward to working for him someday.
Same.
I mean. I'm just happy. I'm happy to see what happens for him next, and he will definitely always be missed on the team.
Okay. All right. So yesterday's press breakfast, we saw we got the opportunity to handle some of the latest and greatest in the Gamerverse 2-packs and X-Men 97 Morph and Dragon Man. The final
Spider-Man mask.
And the Spider-Man mask. That's right. Rick put that on. The final 2-pack from this series went on sale this weekend. When can we expect a Wave 2?
Wave 2. Well, we see the fanfare and the popularity. Transparently, I think it went higher than what we expected, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And I think we're showing a lot of the people that we work with how popular this opportunity can be. So,
Sentinel, Hulk, Spider-Man,
Iceman.
Storm, Iceman.
So there's a lot of opportunities.
Right.
I think we just need to be patient a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you guys know toy developing takes a while. So just be patient, but we know that there's more out there and there's more opportunities in the future.
Okay.
Or we can just colorways these guys 6 different times to,
You're jumping ahead. You're burying the lead here. All right. Can you tell me about the Morph? Pinless, new buck. Tell me about it.
Morph's all new figure. Yeah. He looks great. It was nice to be able to do him from scratch. I think this is our 3rd one, but I think this is the first time we've been able to give him his proper due and his...
They're excited about Morph.
They love Morph. People love Morph, man. Exactly. Morph is it. And with a character like that, it was really fun to do something out of the box because no one's clamoring for a Guy-Ridge, but why not? So we threw that in there as a little Easter egg, and if you can pop it on Morph, or you can do what I did, throw them on a custom body, and there you go. You got extra figures, bonus figures.
Yes, Dragon Man. This version as an ally of the Fantastic Four, and the fact that he's a key member of Future Foundation. Are there any plans for those costumes in figure form, the white suits?
There's a specific reason why the book has Future Foundation in it. So
be a perfect opportunity for another Spider-Man.
We did a beautiful inverted costume of Spider-Man a couple years ago, but we never did the proper one. So
right.
Maybe there's
it's been a long time since we saw a Future Foundation Spider-Man.
Absolutely.
All right. I think some of the standouts for me personally from the Gamerverse 2-packs were Psylocke, Captain America, Wolverine, Juggernaut, Gargantos. So I'm going to focus on those and some aspects of those figures.
Okay.
Psylocke, a little more meat on her bones this time around. She looks very good. Great head sculpts, great accessories. She looks amazing. But I think she suffers from a lack of articulation. What was the thought process for leaving out the thigh and calf swivel?
What thigh swivel is missing? There's no thigh swivel missing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's there. It's right there.
What about the calf swivel then?
The thigh swivel's hidden in her straps.
Okay.
So it's lower than it normally would be. Normally the brakes are higher on the legs, but she has thigh swivels. They're just tucked down in the straps, so they're like more seamlessly and more design hidden.
Got it. All right, but no calf swivel, no toe joint though.
No toe and no calf. So I'm saving my toes for the Maximum series. That's where you get your toes, baby.
Okay.
But
all right.
and I don't want to break the extra calf brakes through that design. It was just so it was so beautiful to be able to do that one from scratch. I wanted to like try to hide the things like we did. So yeah, I'll we'll take you through it after this.
Okay. Captain America, I got to handle him yesterday. I think he's really dope. I feel like we inching closer to the definitive Marvel Legends Cap once we get like a textured upper torso with the chainmail. But I think that the Captain America figures, at least the comic-based ones, suffer from having these smaller shields. What's the deal with that, with the comic-based figures having the small shields and the MCU figures having the larger, more accurate shields? And also, is there any plans to just do away with the clip for the shields and do like a strap or something more realistic, more authentic?
Okay, good questions. The clip, we do have a couple of different shields, some with straps, some with clips. Valid point. We usually use the clip because it's the easiest way for the shield to be able to be on the wrist or displayed on the back, just using a back port. That's usually just for ease of play, because if you have the straps, you actually would have to have them interchangeable to go over the arms, which would be extra parts and pieces. And if you go that route, we would probably have to, depending on the assortment and where it is, we might have to take other things back to include that. That's why we typically do that. As far as the size of the shield, I think I have a large, I might be wrong. I think I have a larger classic shield and a smaller one. I agree with you. If I put the wrong one on there, I will do my best to note that with our engineers, and we can do our best to do away with that mold. And because I think I personally like the larger one better myself. So let me look into that, and if it's something that I can address, if we can try to rest the smaller shield and just use the right number for the larger shield going forward, totally open to that.
Okay. Wolverine. Missing the boot swivel on a Wolverine. I love this Wolverine figure. I think he's great. The ability to crouch, the articulation is almost all the way there, but I think characters that have boots should have the boot swivel, seeing as though it's easy to hide the, that cut.
Sounds perfect for a Maximum to have boot swivel, you know what I mean?
It does.
All right, that is a rumor out there
and
that we will get
some toes.
A Maximum Wolverine. But I do think that just these small points of articulation that are missing from some of these figures is what would actually make Marvel Legends rival a lot of the import counterparts. I'm just putting that out there. And
you want to see more Marvel Legends rivals?
I want to see more Marvel Legends rival the imports that are out here.
See, we're on just two.
We got to keep that articulation
here
going. It's like you guys
clapping for articulation.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
All right, Gargantos. Yes. I don't really have much of a critique for that figure. I think it's wonderful. Only thing I want to say is that the eyeball projectiles, it would have been nice to have a couple of extra of those. Would there be any plans for maybe a 3-pack of that or something like that to be on Hasbro Pulse? And also,
clever.
Is there any plans for a different colorway for Gargantos, that
purplish pink
hue?
Yeah,
because I can't really see any other way that you guys could reuse that other than doing a different colorway. Unless there's something you have in mind, you can let us know.
Maybe those things could be tails for something.
Okay,
but yeah, no, I don't mind doing multiple colorways for these. I know some of them have been hard to find, the ones that have been pre-ordered up there, especially sometimes the exclusives can be challenging to get. What I'd like to say is, if you can be patient, there's no way we're not going to bring back Cap, Wolverine, Psylocke as maybe on the orange cards at some point in time. There's no way we're not doing it. There are no plans in the currently line plan to do that today, but they're too. The overall response for them has been so positive. It would be really, really irresponsible for us not to find a way to make sure everybody who wants them can get them. So
Marvel Legends, Marvel Legends is not a sprint; it's a marathon, as you know, Boog. You know what I mean? So we're running that marathon right now, and we hear everything. And you know me, I always keep my ears to the street.
Got your ears to the street, I know.
You might see them with a different colorway, maybe added toes, but.
Different packaging.
Yeah, a different program, maybe.
Yes.
All right, so the Build-A-Figure. Looks like eventually, at some point, the Build-A-Figure is going to be a relic of the past.
Man, Nemesis is amazing. What are you talking about?
Nemesis is great, but you guys are doing less Build-A-Figures.
We are.
You're doing a lot of deluxe figures. You moving into this made-to-order situation on Hasbro Pulse. Is there still some opportunity out there for you guys to send off the Build-A-Figure with all Build-A-Figure wave?
There are
Every single character in the wave is a not an all Build-A-Figure wave. I'm sorry, all Army Builder wave. Every single character in the wave is an Army Builder, as well as the Build-A-Figure for that wave. You can make it a Hasbro Pulse exclusive.
You're confusing me there for a second. I see.
I'm just putting it out there.
I can confirm there are still 2 Build-A-Figure waves in development that you guys have not known anything about.
Okay.
So we're still doing them, but you hit a lot of the beats already yourself. You know, it's like now that Legends is going to be so successful, and you guys have supported us so well, it's opened up new doors, new avenues to do new price points, just as you said. So. Build-A-Figures are still fun, and it's definitely a magical piece of toy history. But we feel like more often than not, it's easier to deliver those figures without the barrier of the high price point, which I know is concerning to a lot of people. Shit's expensive nowadays, you know. It's like, so we're trying to be respectful where we can, but there are still some fun gems that I think you'll be seeing. One of them might actually complete a team. Maybe in the near future.
All right. You guys made it a point to mention that you're finishing up teams, crucial teams like Excalibur. We're going to see Rachel Summers, and New Mutants. We're going to see Feral. What other teams are on your radar? Like personally, what would you guys like to see get finished?
There's a few more. It's not really teams, but there's a few more like rogues from Spider-Man that I really want to hit.
I was actually going to say that. I was going to go first. Superior Foes of Spider-Man. I would love to see that done. But you know what? At this point, you guys got all of these new kind of like snazzy bucks. You got to use new bucks for the members that you already did at this point. But
so that's why he's saying we guys do it all over again.
What would you like to see complete though?
I do have one. It's a bit more obscure, so if you want it, I need your guys' support to convince, oh man, long week, got a tick. I want the rest of the Reavers. But unfortunately, as you just said, some of the older ones would need to be updated as well. I want Donald Pierce in his creepy robes, because he's just a weirdo. We gave you a Skullbuster, he needs an update. And we gave you either Macon or Cole, or Reese.
Well,
I forget which
we got
one.
like the head sculpt, basically.
But I would love to do a proper. I think that's also a troop builder, because there are Reavers besides the main ones.
Correct.
So if I did Reavers, I would definitely add in new alternate blown apart cyborg heads.
Hey, listen,
and stuff,
great callback.
So you can troop them.
Army Builder Wave. There we go.
Reavers. That's what I want. That's the team I would want to complete.
All right.
For me, I always want to see more AOA. He knows this. I love AOA, so for me that's a love. And just to keep it more recent, he knows this too. I pitched very hard for the Gamerverse versus line, and I really want to complete all the characters from that universe that we just opened.
Okay.
I think that's something that I really want.
All right, I got a couple minutes here. Doom that you guys just showed off was from the Sorcerer Supreme comic run, or Emperor Doom or something like that.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you guys are keeping up with modern comic series, but what about some classic things? I see you guys put out Star Fox and Champion of the Universe, deep cuts there. Those are like characters that are adjacent to Thanos. What about Infinity Watch? What about maybe a Pip the Troll down the line? Any plans for some classic comic series and characters from those series?
Yeah, absolutely. I also would throw in that cosmic vein that the Annihilation saga could use some much needed updates.
We could use an Annihilus, right?
We could use an Annihilus, yeah. Who doesn't love insect monster people?
How big is Annihilus for you?
I think he's supposed to be like 10 feet, right?
So go ahead.
No, the Build-A-Figure was a pretty big figure back in the day.
Yeah, he had girth, but not really the height though.
Okay. I will do some research.
The battle damage Spider-Man, is that the maximum buck or is that the Renew Your Vows buck?
It is a combination.
Combination of Renew Your Vows with a lot of new parts to get all the tatters and shredded things. We don't want to just we could have just painted that, which sometimes happens, but I really wanted to get the feel of the
whole
torn,
arm out,
fabrics and stuff. So we put a lot of money into making some of these, but the genesis is the Renew Your Vows.
Okay, all right. Last question. I see the vision for the comic accurate costumes from X-Men '97, like using those looks to give us, updated versions. Looks like you guys are building a giant size X-Men team again. Any plans for an updated Thunderbird, maybe?
Oh yeah, Thunder would be fantastic. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
On the list.
On the list. All right. That's all I got.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank
Good
you.
seeing you.
Good seeing you too. Love y'all. All right. We out. All right.